Well, g'day tubes, how's it going? So we got the old dryer off here again. It was leaking. Well, we got her put back together here. It was a couple of leaks here. I think it's kind of perforated through where the threads are on this thing. That's kind of crazy because it's not really that old, but apparently it is. So anyways, we got a nice new one here that was on sale. So we're gonna disassemble that one and reassemble hopefully this one. We got to get this fitting out of here. This is for the hooking up to the hose that comes in, and hopefully we can get this guy back out again. Should be all right. That was a fairly new one. But we got to see if we can get this guy out too. That's our going out to outline. But this is the pardon me, the new one here. So we'll crack this open, and then I got a thing of pellets here too. Nice fresh thing of pellets for it. They were on sale as well. Boy, that Princess Auto, he went down to that same one that we were at with you guys the other day there, and oh man, I don't think I can go back to that one. That was really bad the other day. Not a bad experience, just it's really disorganized store. It just drives me kind of nuts. Oh, there's the new one. Probably haven't changed a thing. They'll just rot just as fast, I would imagine. Now, it's quite the packaging just for that. Oh, it comes with a valve now. Sweet. So it'd be kind of nice to see one of these without, should probably use that because I'm gonna have to put this thing in the vise here. It'd be nice to see one of these that isn't all wrecked. And the things come off nice. We probably don't need to put the dope on it, but the dope kind of helps get it off again, because they do have the little seal ring in here. But there's that thing that's supposed to come out. This one's just rusted right in there, except that's on the wrong end. I think that's supposed to be in that way. And down to this end. Now, is this one loose too? No, that one's on tight, so. Okay, well, that's good. It comes with a valve. I don't know how well that's going to be sealed there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. See, this is supposed to hold about here, so the pellets come to about here and they don't block off your outlet here, but then all your air's got to go through that, right? So if that was that way, that definitely wouldn't be right. What does the book say here? Yeah, so they want it down this way. Okay. Good. Down she goes. I would like to look in here and just seal that back up, but definitely gonna have to chip some paint to get that off. But anyways, let's work on this guy first. And I don't really care about hurting that one now, I guess. The cap might be good to save, like the other top cap here. It's a little darker color, isn't it? Might be good to save that. And we'll just plunk this guy right in here. I was going to do a live stream of this tonight, but I'm like, I'd have to run it on the LTE, and I just don't trust the internet. Dylan's working on some sword here or something. That was kind of neat. I don't know, it's his project, so. All right, we're gonna hopefully get it out of here. I'm kind of doubting that, but I might not get this out of here. Oh, I think it's turning. Holy moly. Wow, I don't know how that came out not terrible bad. Oh, that wasn't all rusted in too. Oh, there's a bit of crap in there. Oh, that actually, a little bit there actually warmed that up. Now, we're gonna have to probably check the threads on this. I think we'll be all right, but. So this new dryer I'll probably mount down there for now at my other workshop down there. Ooh, did kind of rip that pretty good. Probably mount it down there, and then whenever we get stuff rolling up here on this new shop, we'll be mushing her back up here. So, as I probably won't have really much of anything to do down there. Ooh, this is kind of crappy in there. If I had a sandblaster, I would have sandblasted it, but I think they'll be all right. All right, now this guy was just put in not too long ago, and I guess we don't need comes with the ball valve on this one. Yeah, that one came out pretty nice. I might just switch to this one. Okay, then we gotta fight with this guy here. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, that wasn't terrible bad at all. So this is longer than I need, but I actually have some, if you remember the videos from way back, if you're that far back, I've got some rolls of like the brake tubing that I hang on this thing. I'm like, oh well, it's a good place to hang that, why not? So whenever we get the shop established, I'll have a proper grinder clean that off, but as for right now, I was gonna bust that off, but I don't think I'll bother. This thing will just go to scrap. I kind of wonder if this stuff's a little bit corrosive though. That stuff that goes in there, it might be, I don't know. So, might see if we can get that guy out. I'll just probably use a adjustable. See if this will come out of here nicely, because honestly I don't even know if they tighten it in. I don't know what type of valve this is. If it's any good. It might be just a junky crappy one. Interesting. Can't get into that one. Okay, that wasn't really too tight on there, was it? Well, that's what they're supposed to look like when they're nice. Now, oh, really? I couldn't see them. I put that in there that tight. Holy smoke. There we go. Whew. Looks like they put some, well, maybe not. I don't see really any sealant in there. This might be on all, well, it's not good now because I mushed it a little bit, but yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy in here. might sort of help. And that's the top. Now, so you can see the this guy where it's supposed to come out, and where it goes in here, about there somewhere. So it's sitting about there, so it doesn't let the stuff fall down into there. You know, that's kind of the idea of that. Okay. This fella in here. That's gonna hold enough though. So I gotta kind of crank these fellers on pretty good. Some air input. So yeah, we gotta put our drain. Like I say, you probably don't need this stuff. It does sort of help to remove, again, kind of lubricates it a little bit. Okay. They paint it all in there. Well, that's not tremendous. Don't know whether I can be successful getting any more of this. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think. It's just our drain anyway, so. Yes? Oh, that's way too much, I know. But you're better to have too much than not enough, is my thinking. Okay, we might have to take this back out of here just temporarily. So I can put this guy maybe in here. Might temporarily hold that. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. We'll have to fine tune this depending on where this guy screws on, because I have that facing the wall, so it shoots down and hits the board and then runs down the stuff. Okay. And that's back up. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Whoa, there's two things in there. What? What? Huh. I'm pretty sure my other one didn't have two things. Well, that's supposed to go in there. Aw. I got goobed. This stuff, you gotta kind of get it off yourself really quick, or it does sort of sink into your skin. Interesting. I don't remember. I don't know why we have two of those, because you gotta leave the one out, because we only had one in the other one. I don't know if that's going to hold that tight enough. Now, which way did I put it in here? Yeah, that should be alright. hang on a second. Air outlet. And we want this down here. Air in. So we need actually this cap. What am I working on here? Yeah, air in. So that's the top. And it goes. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing wrong here? Gotta think outside the box. Air output. We want this down here. Yes, air input, we want this up here. So, now I don't know if I've got this right. Where did you go, bud? No, that's the bottom here, yeah. Okay, I'll get it figured out here. Hang on. Let's turn this actually this way. Okay, so drain valve, it just says right on there, drain valve. Okay, that's what I was working on. Now I got this one on the wrong end. Air input, yes, because water will sink to the bottom. Okay, so we got to make sure we put this guy in that way. You know, so the stuff will sit on it. And it'll never look this good again. Ah, getting it all over me. Forgot. Yeah, air input here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's where gauge and stuff goes down here. Okay. I have to wash my hands after this one for sure. That's actually about where I want that, but I gotta tighten this on a little more. I think that'll be good for that. And this, I might be able to get it a little more. I basically want this guy turned. Pretty much there. Okay. Whew. That's good. Now, we can just put this top cap on. And I'll goop that up too, although this one never really seems to have much of a problem to come off. Okay. But we won't tighten that on yet because we got to put our pellets in. Don't forget the pellets. That's kind of the important part. Important part. Okay, so this will be our air in, air out up there. For some reason, I don't know why, I'm usually pretty good at this stuff, but it's really making me think tonight. Should be all right. Ugh. So here are PV marts all closing in Ontario, Canada wide. Closing, going home, not coming out again. I don't know why. Probably maybe COVID thing screwed them up. I haven't really heard why. My brother is a district manager. He was a store manager at the one out of town here, but he turned and went to the district managing stuff. Okay, so this has got to go like that. So the hose comes in like that. So yeah, he'll be, I guess, out of a job. Sucks for him, for sure. Yeah, but he was all over the place. He'd be going and checking the new displays and stuff at the stores when they get new stuff in, and you know, showing them how they head office people wanted stuff set up, kind of thing. That was kind of his job. So he'd be all over the place. Pretty cool guy too, and it kind of sucks that he's got to go through that, but I guess you can probably blame the management, upper management, because they probably did some overspending or who knows what. I don't know. So I don't know the story, but now where am I going to get all my welding gas from now? Like this stuff, the tanks, and then one for the welder. I got it all from there. I might actually have to go to Lindy and get it direct from them if they'll sell like that. I don't know. I haven't really been using much of that anyways, but still. Whoa, get back here. Okay, we got that tight, we got that tight. The new valve. I'm just going to turn this heater down a little bit now. Kind of got her cranked up to give her a bit of a burn. Shut her down, bud. Okay. That's good for there. We just have to remember to tighten the top cap. I still don't know why we got two of those. Maybe they're wanting one in here too. But if I can remember right, the pellets pretty well fill the thing right up. There's really no other room. Okay, just want to double make sure I did that right. Inside we should see the flat side up. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Happy with that. So yeah, you apparently just can't keep these things. I kept that spare box to change that other one. Ended up the thing was rotted out, but anyways. But they were all punky, like absorbed a bunch of water already. In particular, like that scenario a whole lot. But anyways, even in the bag, it absorbed through the bag. Those feel better. They feel a little damp, but shouldn't have grouped this one up, I guess, yet. Oh. These actually feel almost kind of damp too, to be honest. The rest of that I'm not going to put in, I don't think. Well, that didn't quite fill up as much, so maybe we will put this guy in here. Sure. Maybe they're making him a little taller. Is it taller than this old one? No, I'd say they're about the same. It's too bad those things, they just don't last long, but oh, the stickiness of them. Ugh. They got like a real waxy texture to them. Okay, that should be good. Cap this guy off. Good fine threads, eh? Just keep going all day. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, we'll put that in here again. Real quick and crank it on there a little bit. Close that up before she starts drying up on you. Well, maybe I'll use this. Might not mar it up as bad. I guess that's something you should be changing like every 6 months, maybe. Just depends how much you use it, but I guess just even sitting there, it's gonna eat up stuff, right? There we go. I guess she's good to go. We'll have to go hook that feller back up down there, just more like temporarily until the workshop up here gets going. But we'll be doing that. So there we go. Not so bad. Not so bad. I'll put this guy back away. And this is actually from my other shop, but it's kind of handy having that up here. And I'll maybe plug this feller in. So he's juicing. Good. And yeah, there we go. All assembled. Ready to dry. I guess if your workshop's really damp too, it would be absorbing that stuff too. So I think this one, I'm just going to chuck it out. Scrap. This is scrap. This is scrap. And that old one we'll take to scrap. Scrap. The cap's probably still good on the top, but I'm not going to worry a whole lot about it. What's in this manual? What's it say in here for any recommendations? Oh boy, French. Where's the French coming first? It's made in Quebec. Air dryer, there we go. Fold it this way and then we're good. Air dryer user manual. Important safety precautions. Maximum pressure 175 psi. Yeah, we're not running it quite that high. I'm about 120, but the compressor is 175. It goes up to. Air dryer pellets. Required accessories. Personal safety. Tool use and care. Do not use tool if ball valve does not function properly. Any tool that cannot be controlled with his ball valve is dangerous and must be repaired. Okay. Use correct tool for the job. Maximize tool performance and safety by using the tool for its intended task. Do not modify this tool. I wonder if you could actually make one of these. Speaking of modify, if you could make one of these out of plastic. Apparently that PVC, or not PVC, ABS pipe will take 175 psi. But I don't know how you could have a nice PVC or ABS pipe here, but how do you change it to go to these guys? Because you still have to have this kind of stuff to join in and your drain. But if it was out of plastic, and you could get caps that would mount and, you know, go to here. I don't know if you could do that though. But you can make it out of plastic. It would probably last for friggin' ever, but stupid metal. Untreated in there too with the moisture, just rots in no time. So let's see what they're saying here. Do not modify parts designed to build safety features that may be compromised or altered. Use the air dryer in a way for which it was used. Do not use it in the way it was not designed. Avoid unintentional starts. Be sure the ball valve is in the off position when not in use before connecting to any source. I probably should drain it more often too. I just don't do that, I guess. Maintain the label and nameplate. Oops, I scraped it off a little bit. On the tool, and please carry important information. Venerable missing contact. Princess Auto for replacement. Yeah, right, they wouldn't have that. Mounting brackets. Assembly. This air hose must have an inline air filter to prevent particles from damaging the air tools. I don't use one of those and never had a problem, so. Yes, the air compressor and dryer must be a minimum of 25 feet distance apart, which I think I pretty well am there. Might not be here though, when I run it through here into the new building. It might not be. the air. I'm going to leave the compressor, I think, in here. Then I don't have to listen to it running when it's in there. We can just have air in there and that's won't be as loud. That's assembly. Yeah, so they want you to wrap about 10 inches of pipe thread sealant tape, not included, around the input and threads of the cylinder. So I did other stuff. From the top of the cylinder, pour the desiccant silica pellets. Fill the cylinder to its top with the pellets. See parts breakdown. Insert the remaining pellet retaining plug, number 3. Okay. Insert the remaining number 3 in the top of the cylinder. See parts break down. Wrap about 10 inches and blah 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 blah. Around that one. Firmly screw the upper cap onto the cylinder. See, yeah, okay. So we pretty well did all that. Operation, maintenance. Warning. Procedures are not specifically explained in this manual. Must only be performed by a qualified technician. There's nobody on this planet that's probably qualified to work on these things. To prevent serious injury from accidental operation, turn off the air compressor supply source and turn the ball valve to its open position before performing any inspection, maintenance, or cleaning procedures. So I probably should have it so I could just crack that valve open, except it would get, a little valve would get full of crap in there and then it'd just be a problem. Daily drain the air dryer valve water, which I don't do. I'm kind of guilty of that. To do so, turn the ball valve to its open position. Once all the water is drained, close the ball valve. Every 6 months, or depending on the extent use, replace the desiccant silica pellets. I have taken them out and dried them in like a little toaster oven, and they actually seem to dry up pretty good. Because before they would all, you'd squish them and they just fall apart, and then when you dry them, they're all hard again, so it kind of evaporates the moisture. Maybe you shouldn't do that, but before replacing the pellets, make sure the air supply source and bleed air off to any remaining compressed air. To clean, use a damp cloth, mild detergent. Do not use solvents. Disposing of the tool. Okay. Your air dryer has become damaged beyond repair. Do not throw out. Take it to the appropriate recycling facility, which we'll take it to scrap. That's here appropriate. Alright, just troubleshooting. Yeah, so it's funny they've got the 2 things in there now. We never had the second thing before, so anyways, we'll hang on to those, I guess. I'll just put them up there for now. And we should be good to dry again. So I did kind of mar that up a little bit. Oopsie. It's got important information on it, you know. Potent. But anyways, there we go. That's the part number. 805-55757. 805-5757. Princess Auto. Made in China, of course. Oh, man. Can't we just make these things here? Actually, they do have pretty sweet looking welds on here, though. Gotta say, they're not all bubble gum and choppy. They did pretty good with the welding. So, that's one good thing. It's probably a machine. Machine probably did it. But anyways, there we go. That's it for today. Not much else happening. She's ready to go, though. Make some pressure. And as of right now, I don't really have a way to pressurize this guy, because the way this guy fits on here, it just tightens on, and actually I probably should clean that. These 2 things just kind of mushed together, but they should be fairly clean. It somehow doesn't leak either. These little unions are not too bad. That's kind of what they use on gas pipe fittings too, right? For your natural gas fittings, that's what they use for that too. Yeah, that'd be alright. Okay, that's it. Thanks again. Catch us all later, and you guys have a good day.